What is up, guys? My name is Crackmouse, back with a Moab commentary, but I've got a story for you today. So last night I went out with my mates and I did the usual nighttime thing of I finish work at about 20 past 11 and then I drive the 20 minutes to get to the local nightclub, quick change in my car, out of my work gear into my going out stuff, and run down and meet my friends like there who have already been like drinking all night and whatever and that sort of thing. But when we arrived at our local nightclub last night, it turned out there was like a hot tub party, and there was like a hot tub in the middle of like the main dance floor stage thing. And like we got there and all my friends started egging me on like, get in there, get in there. And it was like, I had this sort of situation where I was like, I was battling against something I really wanted to do. Like I wanted to get into this night, the hot tub and thing. But I was battling against like my own lack of self-confidence or sort of self-doubt. And it's sort of been one of those things that I've been fighting pretty much all my life. Yeah, it's like sort of not really thinking much of yourself or that sort of thing. But like I've made loads of really good steps of like being a lot more confident over the past few years and really sort of being a lot more sort of an extrovert, coming out of my shell, I guess is the best way of putting it. And last night was a really good sort of focus point to see where I've come, because my friend, who's like quite a big built, sort of good looking guy sort of thing, he got undressed straight away, he got straight in. I was like, why can't I do that? I want to be able to do that. But like this little voice in the back of my head was like, no, don't, yeah, it's like blah blah blah, X, Y and Z, you're quite a small guy, you know, you'll be ridiculed and that sort of thing. And you know, I was taken back because I really didn't want to do it. Well, I did and I didn't, you know. I wanted to get in and just be able to go have fun and, you know, not give a fuck and all this sort of thing. But that sort of little bit of doubt really stopped me from doing it. But the fact that I was so on the fence to be able to do it and, you know, like really go up to the opening and like really stand there and just be like, am I going to do it? Am I not going to do it? And like have all my friends sort of egging me on and go to do that on something I wanted to do was really awesome, because it's like I know that I'm taking steps in the right direction to get to where I want to be, but I'm not there yet. So even though I didn't do it, it was one of those sort of good feelings where I was like, okay, I know that my self-confidence isn't like right where I want it to be, but I'm definitely making steps in the right direction. And I'm sure a few of you guys can appreciate that and sort of empathize with that sort of situation. You know, maybe you have your own sort of self-doubts and that sort of thing, and it's really good just to be able to stock check when something like that comes up and be able to be like, alright, well, I know that I still have these doubts, but I'm overcoming them and I am really getting there and I'm really starting to make steps and trying to get out of this sort of introvert, sort of not depressed, but sort of I don't know how to put it, like just sort of, you're your own worst enemy sometimes, and sometimes you can put yourself down, and to really sort of notice that you're making steps to get away from that is a really awesome thing. And you know, I'm really happy with the sort of steps that I'm making towards that, and yeah, hopefully that it will continue and I'll be able to go do all this sort of crazy shit and that sort of thing. And my friend said it best, it's like you need to just not give a shit what people think. And when people say that, they make it sound so fucking easy. It's like all you gotta do is just not give a fuck. And for some people it's not that easy. You know, you got your own sort of self-doubts and that sort of thing. And you know, when people say that, just, it's not a light switch that you can just switch on and be like, and now I don't give a fuck for the rest of my life. It's a real sort of process that you have to go through. And you know, I'm not saying that you should like do everything or do whatever, you know, be sensible with it in that sort of degree, but being able to defeat your own lack of self-confidence is a really strong thing. And I'm really happy that I'm starting to get to that sort of point now, and I thought I'd like to stock check it and make a video about it. So awesome, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And yeah, in case you haven't noticed, I've been starting this gameplay a little bit terribly, but it's all building forward, and yep, I'm 1 kill away from a Moab, so here I go, and I'll start Moabbing people as we go right around now, I guess. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and oh, one last thing, I'm starting to use the P99 pistols in here because I like the fact that they look like the Halo 3 Magnums. Don't know if anyone else has noticed that, but that's quite cool. I thought I'd throw it in there as well. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you want to hear more sort of stories and that sort of thing in the future, I'll get right on them. So other than that, sweet, thanks for watching, and I will speak to you soon. Bye bye. Well, so, in the last video I referenced that I got my first tattoo done in Amsterdam, and I'm just going to go in and tell the story of why I got it done, because it's pretty cool.